Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQ, KC Boxing. First shout out to the LDO. I'm sorry I was on mute, and I'm sorry for that. Much apologies. Again, this is KQ, KC Boxing. Remember, the chat room is there, and I'll be looking over here also. So I'm not weird. But anyway, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. Yes, I'm here to talk about Canelo and Anthony Jacobs. Okay, it is official. I did upload a video to tell you about the upcoming fight. And it is set for February, and I believe that's February the 4th. Okay, now, a lot of people has Canelo winning, so do I, but most people think it's gonna be a cakewalk, and some people think it won't be a cakewalk, and I say, well, maybe it might be. Who knows? But we will see, won't we? Well, anyway, I see there's no one out there right now listening, but I'm gonna go ahead on and say what I have to say. You know, um, sometimes you have to do things, by yourself and keep trying and trying, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep trying and trying. You know, and I've been doing a lot of work here at the house, so I've been kind of busy on and off. And this, I promised 4 videos a day, and that's what I'm going to do. I mean, this is the 5th one, but I'm not really counting. I'm just trying to give it to you straight, honest, and no bullshit. Okay? And I'm not a talker. And, but basically, I just had to break this shit down. Danny Jacobs. I'm a semi Canelo fan. And what I mean by semi is that when he plays fair, and I mean that, when he plays fair and do the right thing, he's a good fighter. He's got a good jaw. He's got good power. He has great movement. I'm talking about head movement. Okay? Now, he's a little slow on his feet, but he has gotten better since he fought Floyd Mayweather at the age of 22. And you know what? He actually said that he learned a lot from that fight. And how can you not? How can you not learn from the best? The best in boxing. Let me make that clear, because everyone knows I was a Floyd Mayweather fan to the day I die. But that all has changed ever since he became pretty much a self-promoter, a self-asshole, a self-person that don't give a shit about nobody. So it basically is what it is, And one thing about it, I checked to make sure no one else was on. And that I like to do. I like to give respect where respect is due. And that's what I'm going to do. So, but anyway, yeah, I like Canelo. I really do. On special semi-like. Let me stress that. Okay. Now, the reason why, like I said, I like him. I gave you that point. But the point I'm trying to say now is the reason why I kind of semi-like him is because he is Golden Boy. Golden Boy doesn't have a big stable anymore. I mean, Ryan Garcia, he's young. He got there, and once he wised up to Oscar devious schemes and have him fighting Hispanics all over the place. He have a stable full of Hispanics. I don't even think they have maybe one black fighter, and the rest are Hispanic fighters. Hey, if that's the way he want to run his stable, hey, that's the way he want to run it. Okay, but I support Al Heyman, not because he's black, but that's a part of the reason because I support minorities. I do. Oscar De La Hoya, I would support him if the racist words didn't come out of his employee's mouth and if he would have stepped up to the plate and said something. Like I was hoping our president would have did, but he didn't. He blamed both sides. You remember the race riot? Yes. And one got killed? Yes. One bagged up into someone? We all remember that. I mean, it's no secret, But, hey, it is what it is. So, but with that, I'm going to continue on talking. And if no one else want to listen, that's cool with me, But with that, I'm going to keep on rolling. And again, shout out to the LDBC. And this is the reason why I don't like Canelo. Canelo has been sneaky. He has been doing things that other fighters do and don't get away with. Yes, that is true. He does. And I don't like that. What's good for one should be good for all. And I believe that. And that's why I don't have any objections of Danny Jacobs playing it safe, covering all bases. Now, like I say, don't get me wrong. I'm a semi Canelo fan. And the reason why is because I'm on the fence. That's why. Because Canelo, like I said, he learned a lot when he fought Floyd Mayweather. He self-admitted that. You can't help but to learn from the best in the ring. We all know I was a big fan. He's an asshole outside the ring. And I can vouch for that. I can give you examples of that. He's a self-promoting asshole. Straight like that. Canelo got good movement. Good head movement. His feet has gotten a little bit faster. That comes with age. See, the longer you fight, the better you get. The more of the trick of the trade you know. I'm gonna do a little boxing talk to your ass. Ain't shit funny today. All right? See, the more you are a veteran, I'm talking about a year after year after year, you learn little tidbit tricks. When to hold, when to jump out in the hole, how to get out of the corner when you're stuck in a corner against the belt, a bit against the ropes. How you can circle your way out. Floyd used to do it all the time. Mikey Garcia used to use his jab to get out. That comes with experience. Yes, it does. That comes with experience. Defense. Your defense can neglect your offense. That comes with experience. More and more you fight, the more and more you get either better or you get gun shy, like this past weekend. Now they're saying Adrian Broner might be a dance partner with Danny Garcia. How many chances will this guy get? Somebody explain it to me. because I'm confused. You know, sure, Al Heyman, that's why he's one of the top promoters. He give you a chance. He gives you a chance. He give you another chance. He gave you another chance. See, once you make your bed, you lie in that motherfucker. Now, but if you're not meant to be that star, no matter how you force that fighter to be that star, he just can't be that star. I'm sorry. Yes, he was very talented, Adrian Broner, when he was age 22, 21, 24, 25. He fought a great fight with DeMarco. He fought a great fight with Emmanuel Taylor. But that's not the point. The point is, when you get there and you start going back down, you ain't learning nothing. You're not getting better. The longer you fight and the more time you fight, you're supposed to get better, not worse. That's why I think Canelo is a great fighter, a semi-great fighter. See, Canelo kept fighting, kept winning, and kept going here, 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 here. When Adrian Broner was going here, 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 here. So that's a sign telling. And now, just that fast, he's gonna fight Danny Garcia? You cannot make a mountain out of a molehill. The young man is not that guy. Now, I'm not saying Canelo is, but this guy is not. No matter how much you size it up. Like I said earlier, yeah, Blue Blood, that's my guy. That's my LDBC brother. I don't care if you at the fight or not. Matter of fact, people at home got more advantage because we can see the reruns in slow motion. And we see how he freezes up when somebody throw a combination out. See, when you're a veteran, you know how to handle that shit. Just like I said, when you're a veteran, you know how to get off them ropes. You know how to get out that corner. Floyd does it beautifully. Mikey Garcia used his jab to circle out of there. Yes, right. That's why Canelo said, Floyd Mayweather fight, I learned a lot. You can't help but to learn a lot from Floyd. He was one of the best fighters in my era, in your era. Especially when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. Now, can nobody take that away from him? He is a future Hall of Famer. Have he made dumbass mistakes? Yes, and he's still doing them. But inside that ring, I can count on one hand how many mistakes he made. One, how many mistakes he made. And that's funny. You know, it's real funny how he made one mistake. Not even one mistake, two mistakes maybe. He was the perfect fighter. Mikey Garcia is the textbook fighter. See, Floyd, he's a textbook fighter too, but he's a little flashy with his shit. Mikey Garcia is not. It's nothing that he does great, but he does everything well. You see the difference? Do you understand the difference? Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Period. But it's another guy out there. They call The Truth. Earl Spence. He does everything great and some. He knows how to get out of trouble. He went from here to here to here to here. That's what Floyd has done. Earl has done. Sure, he didn't medal in the Olympics. Their team just wasn't that team that year. But that's okay, because what counts is the pros. See, your record in the amateurs don't go in the pros. So that's like bye-bye. Just like college basketball, just like college football, just like the Heisman Trophy. Sure, it helps when you get drafted that you won the Heisman Trophy. But once you get in the pros, that doesn't mean shit. Let me see your Heisman Trophy. Let me see how great you are. Just because you was in the Olympics, that don't mean that you're going to be the best fighter ever. But we had some success with former Olympic fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, The Truth, Earl Spence Jr., Deontay Wilder. No, that's one thing about our amateur pedigree. We have some great amateur coaches out there. And I'm not talking about just boxing. My success, we got great amateur coaches out there. Coach K, Duke University. He coached the Olympic team, amateur and pro. See, don't ever get it twisted. If you're great and you're seeking greatness, you won't keep losing. You'll work your heart out, you'll figure it out, you'll seek it out, and you do well. That's the point. That's the issue. No, Adrian Broner is not that guy. We all make mistakes. A lot of us thought he was supposed to be the heir to Floyd Mayweather. And it went to his head. He actually thought he was. He actually started fighting like Floyd. But he didn't. He couldn't do it. Why? Because he's not Floyd. I try to run like Walter Payton. But I couldn't do it. Because I'm not Walter Payton. I want the sweetness. You see where I'm going at? That's why I'm a semi-Canelo fan. Because Canelo, he goes here, 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 here. Earl the Truth go here, 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 here. Adrian Broner go here, here, back, back, back. Never gonna get over that threshold. If you can't get over that threshold by now, you're not going to get over it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Adrian Broner fans. He's just not that guy. He's just not that level. He's just not at that level. Al Hain will give him many chances. And I don't give a shit how many asses he put in the seat. Sure, money talks, bullshit walks. But this is a sport. This is an individual sport. Don't you want something out of it better than money? Joe Frazier did. Muhammad Ali did. Huh? Tell me. Tell me, what do you really want out of boxing? A bag full of money to take care of your family? Hell, they were doing that back in the 40s. Money went a long ways back then, that's all. The economy just grew and grew. And it's going to go over the ceiling in the next couple months. And we're all going to be in fucking trouble. What do you really want out of boxing? That's what you got to think about. Do you want to think about your legacy? Or do you want to think about What's going to happen if I fight this guy? How much money will I get? Is it a 60-40 split or a 50-50 split? Or do I get the belts and I get in the history books as being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the undisputed welterweight champion of the world? You make that choice. Are you going to take a fight just because it's a money-made fight? Just because you want to fight for the paycheck? Or you want to take that fight because you know you can beat them? Somebody tell me that. Boxing has changed. The question is, has it changed for the better or for the worse? Or the same? No, it changed for the worse. I mean, sure. I get it. We got young guys that don't even know anything about the old guys. Whose fault is that? Mine's. People my age. Because we should have sung it out louder of what them other guys like Willie Pep has done. What Joe Frazier has done. See, we should have a channel for the LDBC. We should pay attention. They should pay attention. And think about what would their grandkids think. Hey, Uncle Earl fought this person over in this country and took the belt from him. That's what your kids or grandkids want to remember. Granddaddy Adrian, he didn't get no better. He could never get over that threshold. Because he wasn't that guy. He acted too immature. He hasn't grown up. He never will grow up. He will always want to be someone else. You know why? Because he don't like Adrian Broner. I'm quite sure his mother and father did the best they could with what they had to work with. Or what type of energy they had to work with. But what's the excuse today? Blame the white man? No, that's not working. Because today, you can go to school anywhere in this country you wanted to. They have financial aid. They have quotas. And everything you want to be, you can be. That's why I get so pissed off with this Adrian Broner. Give to the hood. What hood? The hood wasn't there. The hood couldn't afford to come there. What hood? Talk to me. What hood? The hood couldn't afford no damn cable. Let alone pay-per-view. Let alone a plane ticket, a hotel room. And let alone a ticket to get a seat. Even a seat by the bathroom. It is what it is. How many chances is this guy going to get? Before Al Haymon said he ain't shit. He will never beat Floyd Mayweather. And these numbers he keep throwing out, he act like that is everything. He's going to party and count his money. Besides saying, look, I'm going to go out and look for a house for my mother. I'm going to go out and see, can I do the best thing I can for my mother and father? Or my kids? Or my baby mamas with the S. Do you want your son to end up like that? No. I don't want mine to end up like that. If he's going the wrong way, somebody got to step in. Somebody should have stepped in on Adrian Broner, or he wouldn't be the asshole he is today. I mean, it's real as it gets. No. Danny Jacobs don't have a chance with Canelo. I think Canelo will beat him. Danny Jacobs has the tools. He can move. He can stick and move, as they used to say. Matter of fact, he can dance circles around Canelo if he wanted to. But Canelo is not slow like he used to be. Canelo moves his head actually now. That's a guy that's moving up, getting better and better. Then where you go, Danny? You with Matchroom Zone in the tutelage of advisory Al Heyman. What you gonna do then? Clock the M's. What you gonna do for your little son Nate? Because once you get defeated by Canelo, your name is wrong. When you and Big Fat Baby Miller fought in New York, where you grew up at, you did horrible on ticket sales. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta talk to a motherfucker seriously. Because if you don't, they'll never hear you. Maybe somebody will hear this. Maybe somebody will see this. Maybe somebody will listen to this. See, I'm not a mean-spirited person. I just tell it like it is. Like it or not, I just tell it like it is. I don't want no trouble. I don't need no trouble. I'm 52 years old. I've been there. I've done that. I've been where half of the people going. Matter of fact, I probably had it worse. But I'm still standing. And I don't believe for a minute this motherfucker had to eat cornflakes with water. Please. Eat the motherfucker dry. Please. You know, it just sound good. You know, he learning from the best, Mr. Eddie Hearn. That's right. See, what him and Demetrius Andre has in common is pretty much the same. Adrian Broner had a damn good offer from Bar Aaron. He turned it down. You still could be friends with Al Heyman. You still could be promoted by Top Rank. And you could be advised by Al Heyman. Do he know that? Or did he know that? Demetrius Andre. Rock Nation offered him a lot of money to fight Charlo, who had Al Heyman as an advisor. But he was getting a little more money than Demetrius Andre. So he backs out of the fight. Why? Because of money. You think Joe Frazier would have backed out of the fight with Ali? Huh? No. No, it wouldn't. No. He'd be like, hell, okay. So he making $500 more than me. Okay, so what? I'm going to take that out of his ass. That's what he would have said. That's what he would have said. But no. Demetrius Andre quit. He quit like a bitch. Yes, I said a bitch. Then after that, he want to sue them. Sue them for what? They did their job. They got you a fight. And they offer you a big bag. And you turned it down because you weren't bigger than your opponents. They did their job. You didn't do yours. That's why you lost, and that's why you was out. Then another promoter picked you up. Did you start bagging out a fight with him? Your whole prime was fucked up because you was fucked up. You didn't have no guidance, no leadership. Just like Adrian Broner. Floyd tried to get him leadership. I mean, actually, Floyd was making sense. That's before he got the big head. He was making sense before he got the big head. Let me put it that way. Now, look at him. Look at all of them fucked up. And you're gonna tell me boxing is just like when in the old days? No. Sure, they had their problems, but they didn't have problems like they have today. There ain't nobody raped no women. Nobody that touched no women inappropriately. No one that beat no women asses. They beat each other asses in the ring. You can't tell me back in those days that any fighter backed out of a fight. These guys today either take the easy road or don't take no road at all. It's called ducking. It's called hiding. That's what it's called. How many gonna do that today? And the Joshua, the king of ducking, about right now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he is. He is. He's the ducker today. Yes, he lowball Dylan White, so he won't have to fight him. You know, just an old veteran trick that Eddie Hearn learned from his dad. It makes you look like you want to fight him. See, that's that old Don King shit. The old Bar Aram shit. You know, he's a ghost. I don't think Al Heyman real. You know, they ain't nothing but trying to make him come out and speak on the microphone, make him speak in front of the media, where you've been bombarded with questions. That's all. Trying to make him bite, just like a fighter just trying to draw somebody in. You know, it didn't work. It didn't work, Bob. It didn't work in court with you and Special Man. And it ain't gonna work out of court because that man is focused. That man is focused taking your job and Special Boy job. He's got a plan. He has a plan for your ass and his. Only time will tell what that plan is. See, when you don't hear from Al Heyman, when you don't see a lot of moves, that's because he's working on one big move, like he did with sports, Fox, like he did with Showtime, like he did with Bounce. You tell me, just like he brought free fights back to free TV, NBC. So you tell me, who's the bright one? Boxing had changed a lot, people. You can be a part of it, or you can speak up against it. I want to do both. I want to be a part of the change. Who can make that change better than the LDVC? Who can make that change better than a community of loyal fans? We pay our taxes. We make fighters relevant. That's what we do. We make fighters think. Now, they might not talk to us. They might not write us a letter, but I guarantee you they're listening to us. They might not let you know they're listening. Oh, they're listening. I guarantee you that they're listening. I might not have a lot of subscribers. No, I might not. But I'm wise. I'm very wise. I've been watching boxing all my life. No, I didn't keep up with statistics and all that bullshit. I watch fights. I watch how they fought. I watch how they strategized. I watch their defensive skills and their offensive skills. You learn defense before you need to learn offense. You need to learn how to protect yourself. That's what you need to do. You don't freeze up when somebody throw a combination at your ass. You throw with them. You don't get to wait till they get through, then hit them again. Then you stop and let them hit you. That's not boxing. Boxing, you punch with the fighter. And just hope you got great accuracy and your shit land and he miss. That's boxing. If you want to dance like Sugar Ray, go right ahead. Use your ring generalship. But make sure you're hitting while you're doing it. See, it's levels to this shit. Oh, yeah, it is. As Deontay Wilder, he wasn't thinking about fighting. He didn't give a shit about fighting. You know what he cared about? His daughter. So he tried it. Same way with Mikey Garcia. He tried it. And he liked it. And he was good at it. Deontay Wilder, he tried. He was clumsy. He was a football player. Or tried to be one, rather. So you go around showing videos of him slipping and falling as an amateur. Don't have nothing to do with pros. You know, the trolls and people that build their name off of other people's channels. I know. I seen this shit before I even became an LDBC. Or before I even had a channel. I saw this shit. I saw what was going on. I didn't know who was who, but I knew what they was doing. Then I met one, then I made another one, then I met another one. So I knew which one was right and which one was wrong. Which one was for me and which one wasn't for me. That's what I did. I know my boxing. Some people don't have the personality to articulate themselves. But if you listen to the strategy, you listen to the play-by-play by mouth. Now, we all know Adrian Broner don't let his hands go. That's nothing new. But do you know the other little things that he don't do? That he need to do? Sure. Throwing hands? Yes. You need to throw your hands. Yes. You need to get your punch rate up. Yes. Now, you don't have to hit shit. But you at least throw your hands. Hit them on the elbow. Hit them on the arm. Hit them on the leg. Hit them on the back. Hit them anywhere. And get your punch stats up. Ain't no way you should have thrown 18 punches in the first round. And if you really want to look at it, Pacquiao is 41 damn near. Because he threw only 44 that first round too. But I'm with Clarissa Shields. She said you got to be blind to think that Manny Pacquiao didn't win that fight. Sure. Sure, it could have been a draw if he would have let his hands go. And like I said, the best place to watch a fight is at home. Sure, you can go there and watch it for the fun. But I'm guaranteeing you ain't gonna see no slow motion replay. Because you can see what landed and what didn't land it. You can see what's a headbutt and what's not a headbutt. See, KC gonna get facts for your ass. I don't climb up to nobody. And I'm not gonna climb up to nobody. And I'm not gonna beg nobody. Never did and never will. I would ask if I can do anything for someone. I would. I'm just not that person. You know, I'm soft spoken, easygoing, 52-year-old man. So from the south side of Chicago, and not Kansas City like some people think. Shit. I always said, once I make 500 subscribers, I will let you know what KQKC stands for. I just didn't pick that name for out of the clear blue sky. It's a reason why I picked that name. It's a reason. That K stands for something. That Q stands for something. That K stands for something. And that C stands for something. And I said I would let everyone know once I made 500 or 1,000 subscribers, either one. But right now it's going slow for me. I'm trying, you know. But hey, you know. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do, you know. But, you know, I'm the type of person that, you know, I can't, you know, beg someone to, you know, reach out. You know, I just gotta, you know, keep trying myself. That's all. That's all. That's all. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. See, I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm not gonna shine it. You know, I'm not gonna ride the wave. You know, if a certain fighter fucked up, I would say he fucked up. I'm not gonna ride the wave because someone else or the majority of the crowd rode that wave. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not. Just because someone loves this person, I don't have to love them. Hey, you do you. I do me. You do you. I don't get wild and crazy over a man. No, never did, never will. If that man, I believe, is respectful, if that man is very intelligent, very articulate, you know, you give them credit what credit is due. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm going to tell you, now let me tell you about Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence. Yes, the tide has turned. Yes, the tide has turned. Yes. And I'm not talking about, well, but Robert Garcia said, well, I see what Mikey sees. Because I was looking at Earl as a fan. Because I like the way he fights. I like the way he goes to the body. So I didn't really see what Mikey saw. But now that I'm training my brother, I see what Mikey sees now. That everybody in the Hispanic population just jumped on the train. Oh, Earl in for it now. Earl been figured out. See, I hate that shit. Earl hasn't been figured out. People kill me with that. Earl been figured out. Earl haven't been figured out. Robert don't see shit. And what you call doesn't see shit. It's a ploy. I watch Earl Spence and Cal Brook 3 times. I watched Lamont Peterson 3 times. You know, those are really like I won't say tough fights, but, you know, they had pretty good names, you know. And so I watched him, and I didn't see nothing. I mean, his defense early on in his career wasn't that great. He was getting hit a lot. I went all the way back, all the way back. Bundu, I went to that fight. I went all the way back to see what am I missing. At first, I said head movement. Earl is missing head movement. That's what he's missing. But I thought about it. I said, how can he be missing head movement? He coming in with a high guard. Why would you move your head if you're not, high guard? Y'all hit the like button for me, please. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. And hit that icon bell, and you will get notified. And I appreciate everyone, the few that's listening. But I looked at everyone, and I didn't see anything that they seen. I mean, I even went from the feet to the head. I went to exchanging punches. Didn't see anything. I looked at the southpaw. How he was throwing it, how he threw it against an orthodox. Then I watched how he threw it against another southpaw. I looked how he threw the left down the pipe, and you know what? He threw it just as straight as a motherfucking arrow. I don't get it. What am I missing? I've been watching boxing all my life. I'm 52 years old. I'm probably older than half of the people who are listening. What am I missing? That's why I said I think it's a ploy. Nobody can know better than his trainer. His trainer, Derrick James, been training him ever since he was 18 years old. Ever since his father said, look, excuse me, what's your name, sir? He said, Derrick. Okay, what, Derrick? Can you think you help my son? Because he keep doing the same shit out there. That's when Earl was 16. He said, well, I just show him a few things, and everything. Let me see what he doing. He doing the same shit out there. That what Earl Spence Sr. said. He said, can you help him out or something? Because he keep doing the same thing, and the guy keep on knowing what he doing, So there you go. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And his father got and picked out a damn good coach. Don't care what nobody said. Derrick James got some good shit going on in Texas. Right now, the only thing good coming out of Texas was the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, because the Dallas Mavericks sucked for years. I'm 52. I remember when they first got their first basketball team. Trust me. Then they started getting better and getting better. Now, I don't care for their laws. Their laws are too strict. You can go to jail down there for jaywalking there. And they kill many, many people by lethal injection every year. They are the number one state in the country that has the death penalty that kills like they do. We don't have the death penalty. Thank God. Why? Found out a lot of people was innocent. And we killed some innocent people. Which is probably happening in Texas, but they don't give a shit. Because it's a Republican state. That's why. So, Chicago is segregated. But the South is fucked up. In the rural areas of Texas. Let me put it that way. They got good jobs down there. My daughter was looking to go down there in Houston. So I'm gonna go with her. But getting back to Earl Spence, the Charlos, Regional Program, Rob Brandt, all these guys, Charles Hadley, Charles Hadley wasn't no slouch a long time ago. See, this is the part of boxing that I have a problem with. Charles Hadley was a great fighter. Great fighter. It seems like a lot of fighters lose it. Not at old age, but in their prime. They lose it. Why? What happened? No major outside distractions, nothing like that. Okay, let's switch it up a little bit. Look at Lomachenko, Jose Madraza. He fought Tank, and Tank mutilated his ass. Tank beat his ass. I mean, he beat his ass good. He did. And when he fought Lomachenko, I was like, damn, he's very technical now. Lomachenko can't do nothing with him. I mean, he wasn't pouncing him or anything. Well, actually, Lomachenko did look kind of beat up a little bit, but he did what he do. And, hey, I appreciate that. He fought like he fought. I like that. See, Pedraza is one of those fighters that got mutilated by Tank, but he came back and fought Lomachenko like nothing had happened. Like Tank didn't do shit to him. He fought Lomachenko like he must be the best pound for pound. Well, I got some Puerto Rican shit for him. Nothing flashy, nothing like that. He fought him well. That's all. He fought him technical. That's all. He watched some tape on him, or someone in his camp watched tape on him. And then what happened was they kind of figured him out. He jumps from side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. That's what he did. And you know what happened? This is what happened. He fought him very well. He was jumping from side to side, and Jose Pedraza, all he did was backed up. Because once you jump side to side, you're trying to use angles on him. You can't use an angle on him. He's way back there. So when you jump over to his left, his left, you ain't doing nothing still in front of him because he backed out. Great strategy. Great strategy like Leo Santa Cruz did against Carl Frampton. That's right. That second fight, Leo Santa Cruz fought was just fine. Leo Santa Cruz, he fought a great fight. You know what he did? He fought on the back foot. Very clever. He didn't fight Mexican style. He fought on the back foot. Even Carl Frampton said that was very clever. He even clapped for him. Him and Barry Wiggins. They clapped for him. They said that was very clever what he did. And he fought well. See, it's levels to this shit. And Adrian Broner hasn't made past that level yet. Why? We don't know. He could have. Is it outside distractions? I don't think it is. You know why? Because he don't give a fuck about nobody. That's why. He do not care about nobody but himself. That's why. And you know what? He's going to get hurt. The way he said and talked to Al Bernstein, if you talk to someone like that in the streets, just because you got a gold chain on and some diamonds, you might get shot. It's time for you to straighten up, Adrian. It's time for you to grow up. So, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not gonna bullshit nobody. It is what it is. That's right. You know, some people say, hey, what about this? What about that? What about what? What about this? What about that? When is Leo Santa Cruz gonna fight Gary Russell Jr. for a unification fight? When that gonna happen? When we were Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis fight? That would prove something to me. Either way it go, it would prove something about Lomachenko. It would prove something about Tank. Can Tank take Mares? Yes. Mares stepping up for that fight. So it is what it is, people. You know, it is what it is. I feel like doing a live stream. Feeling kind of down today, you know, but everything will be okay. I think so. So, you know, it's just that, you know, sometimes, you know, you should be further than you should be. And sometimes that gets to you. You know, I think I should be. You know, and, you know, sometimes you think you know, getting through, but you're not. You're not. And, you know, and sometimes some people act funny. You know, I mean, everybody got different attitudes. Sometimes they clash. You know, and I understand that. You know, I understand that a lot. You know, and basically that's what's going on. You know, but you know, it is what it is. You know, so I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do so. And make sure you hit the icon bell. And once you do that, you know, you get notified each and every time I do a live stream like today. This is the second one I did today. And normally I come on at 12 noon. And this was a little bonus live stream. And normally I come on 12 noon Central Time. So I just feel like talking about boxing, you know, real boxing, you know, and we should be getting great boxing this year. Now, don't get disappointed when you don't get the fights you want. At least we get some boxing. At least we get some boxing 2, maybe 3 times a month. And that's great. That's terrific. It's just that, you know, we have to push on to see the fights we want to see. But it's great that we get to see fights. Because now you get more people involved. More people you get a chance to see fights. Then we bring that missing element back. The fans of boxing. You know, I doubt we will be seeing Sweet Carol fucking live. You know, but you know, hey, maybe it could be packed again like it used to be at Caesar Palace. Everybody came out to Caesar Palace, from pimp to prostitutes to lawyers. That's right. So it is what it is, baby. I'm gonna tell you. And Sugar Ray Leonard, all his fights will be packed. The money is over here. The money is over here in the USA. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn knows, but he knows that he can make more for himself in the UK because he come over here. First of all, you're gonna have to claim it, you're gonna have to announce it, and you're gonna have to spread it the love. You're gonna have to spread that love around, baby. For real, Playboy. That's what you're gonna have to fucking do. So what he does is he got to keep his people, his proteges, his players in the UK, where you don't have to really state what you made. You know what I mean? Real shit, real motherfucking talk for your ass. That's what it is. See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna uh, 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 keep you long. It's just sometimes people don't understand shit. Like in the UK, they seem like they're brainwashed. I don't understand that. They believe every motherfucking thing Eddie Hearn says, and he's a fucking liar. Now I believe what Amir Khan said. I believe that. I believe that Eddie Hearn is pissed off because Amir Khan is taking a fight with Terrence Crawford and not Kell Brook. Well, Kell Brook can find somebody, can't he? First, he was too big for welterweight. Then he's too small for middleweight. So he boils back down to welterweight to fight Amir Khan. The way it seems like he'll have to fight for a catch weight the rest of his career. Because he's almost too big for welterweight. If he do fight welterweight, he'd be right there at the 147 mark. Or maybe 146 and a half. Who knows? Because he had to boil himself all the way back down when he fought Earl Spence. And I don't want to hear that bullshit. He had to boil himself down. He had to this and that. At first, he was bragging about chocolate brownies. And he fought Triple G. And I'm like, Derrick James, why would you brag about a fight that you lost? Just when you fought Triple G? That makes you better than Earl Spence? No. But Earl Spence tagged that ass. See, Earl Spence was more determined. He was one of them young guns that would eat Floyd up about right now. See, if Floyd came back, he wouldn't come back to fight no Sean Porter, no Keith Thurman, no Earl Spence, no Terrence Crawford. No, he'd come back, maybe fight Manny or some off-brand kickboxer. That's all. Floyd days in boxing is over with. He will never fight the top elite fighters ever again. Never. Roberto too. His days are over with. Now you see how we're moving into the new generation? You see? See how we're moving to the new generation? That's how it's going. Now Andre Ward was talking about coming back. Now, if he come back, it might be one, maybe two fights. That's it. Andre Ward, he been inactive. He been slow. He's a company man now. He's another Paulie, but on a different network. You know, it is what it is. So, that's what I'm talking about. Excuse me, somebody bugged me. So, but yeah, it is. You know. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. Somebody sent me a text. No. Somebody online. Yeah. So, but anyway. But that's all I had to talk about. Basically. You know. And I hope someone subscribed. If not, hey, keep coming back and listen to what old KQKC have to say. All right? So, with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love. And I will see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I'm out.